Hi, I'm Bob Vila. Welcome home again. We've had a little snow, but that's not going to slow us down, just makes a prettier picture. Today we're going to be showing you how to build a shed dormer on the backside of our roof in what will be our master bedroom. We'll also be meeting with a plumber who'll start his rough work downstairs, and we'll be trying to tie together that old shabby L that we've got in back of the house with the new construction. Someday it's going to be a beautiful family room. Lots to do. Stay with me. It's good to have you home again.
Sears presents Home Again with Bob Vila.
Well, no front door yet, but this is the front hall, and this is the main staircase leading upstairs, and it'll remain open onto our living room, which is 15 by 15, roughly. A nice square room with plenty of windows. And through here, we will have a galley kitchen, which will actually be a little bit larger once we remove this section of the old L and open it onto what will be, I think, a terrific family room, 16 by 24. A little bit shabby, needs a little bit of work, but it'll come along. And then let's run through our kitchen area and point out what's referred to as a wet wall. This is the partition between our bathroom and our kitchen. And we'll have some plumbing work going through here. We'll talk about that later. But essentially, if you're putting a waste pipe in here that's about that big around, you need a 2 by 6 wall. You can't hide it in a 2 by 4 wall. Our bathroom downstairs here is lined up just behind our front staircase at the back of the house. And it's a spacious room, about 8 feet square. And we have one bedroom right off of it, which is a perfect-sized child's room with a couple of nice corner windows, roughly 10 by 10. And the other bedroom is a little bit larger, but we haven't quite built the closets that go in here so that the net will be a similar size, 10 by 11, 10 by 12. Let's go upstairs and check in with our carpenter, Ryley. Our second floor is mostly a master bedroom and bath area, and over on this side, essentially a storage attic. That's basically what it is, although it's big enough that in the future it could be turned into a bedroom. What's interesting to look here is at the roof system, how it's been built. The front side of the house is already raftered up and sheathed, and it's all supported, of course, by our ridge pole and by these temporary posts. The reason that we haven't built the back side is that we're building a shed dormer. That's what really will give us all the square footage we need to have a nice bedroom and bath here. And Ryley and an assistant have already built this partition. Hi, Ryley.
Morning, Bob.
Is it ready to go up yet?
It's all set.
Good. So you got the plywood sheathing in place, and I'll give you a hand putting it up.
Sounds good.
Can I have the middle?
Yeah. You ready, Bruce? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ah.
There you go. Just hitting that rafter. There we go.
Okay, you get a hold of that?
Yeah. Of course, what keeps it from slipping is the fact that we've got a bunch of spikes nailed along the bottom of the deck. You can see one right here. And those are about a foot apart all the way along. Even though we've got an icy deck here, they kept us in place. We'll brace it on either corner, but now you start getting an idea of what the space will be like. We'll have a bedroom with a window there. There'll actually be another partition here separating the bedroom from the bathroom, and this one will be another wet wall so that there can be a plumbing stack rising through it. Is it sturdy?
Okay. Yeah. That side's temporary right now. We get this one.
Well, Ryley, let's get started talking about how we'll roof this dormer.
All right.
Okay? Well, the blueprint, first of all, gives us what they call a section-through drawing. Imagine they'd sliced the house in half and we were looking at it. We have just put up this wall, and it, of course, will support the back side of the roof. But before we put the roof rafters in place, we have to tie that wall together with the rest of this by putting up the ceiling joists, which are 2 by 8s. And they, of course, really will give us the structural integrity that we need. Because, well, look at it in real life here. The ceiling joist will come in and tie into these roof rafters, and the roof rafters, in turn, are connected down to the deck by this knee wall, which is made out of 2 by 4s, so that in effect you're building a truss.
That's right.
Let's look at the pretty picture over here, which gives us a better idea of what the whole will look like. This is the back rear elevation of our house, and this is the wall we just put in place, which will have 2 windows. We need to put a roof over it. Before we do, we want to have that ceiling tying it all together. And if you look at it in the side elevation, you can see a side shot. This is the existing roof. This is the shed dormer. We've put up that wall, and we're soon going to be closing it all in. Let's look at the actual ceiling joists, because I noticed that Ryley already has one cut. And, you know, the first question that comes to mind is how do you determine that slash cut, the angle of that cut?
Well, again, this is a 12-12 pitch, we know, on this roof.
Yeah.
And which tells us that for every 12 inches we come in laterally, we go up 12 inches vertically.
Sure, all you need is a framing square.
It gives us to us on the framing square. On the inside, we'll come down 12 inches here.
Right.
And on the inside, on the same square, we'll come 12 inches on that side.
Or you could do it on the outside. You just want to make sure you do it either or.
On the same, that's right. Inside or outside, it's got to be the same. And then just take it, slide it right down till we get it where we want it.
Yeah.
And that's our 12 pitch.
And here, of course, it's a 45-degree angle.
45 degree, yeah, on a 12-12 pitch.
Yeah. But the rafters for the shed dormer are a 4 and 12 pitch.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. Yeah, that's a 4-12, right.
So you've done it at the other end.
Yep.
Of course, it's the same principle.
It's the same thing, yeah. For every 12 inches we come in, we're going up 4 inches this time.
Okay.
So we'll hold our 12 inches, again, down here, and then this time we'll hold it to 4 inches on the inside. And slide it down until we get it again to where we want it.
Yep.
And that's our 4-12 pitch.
Wonderful. And they're all pre-cut, which means that they're all going to slide right into place.
That's right, yeah.
Let's get a couple of helpers and start putting them up.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, got it? Got it? Yep. How's that, Bruce? Good? That.
Okay, once all the ceiling joists are spiked into place, 16-penny common nails holding us up here, we've thrown a couple of sheets of plywood up to serve as a work surface, and Ryley has all the roof rafters up here. Now, you've already got a cut on the ends of these, right?
Yes, I have. This is a 12-12 cut again. It'll slip right up against our plywood.
Okay, show me where it's going. It's not going against the ridge?
No, it's going right under the ridge, Bob.
Why is that?
Well, this is the way the architect designed it for us. It's really just a matter of aesthetics.
Okay, but that's not the completed picture, right?
No, once we get all of these on, then we'll put our final little rafter right up in there, and that defines our whole roof line.
Fills it in. So this is how you frame it. In fact, what the architect has done is he's designed the shed roof to come into the main roof just below it, so they look like two separate roof systems, which is basically what they are, right?
That's it.
Okay, we'll spike those into place. We've got to break for a few commercial messages. When we come back, we'll take a progress report on the roof, and we'll get started with a plumbing story. So don't go away. Our shed dormer roof is now complete. And before we can put the rest of the roof on the house, we've got to make some changes to that L. So let's go downstairs and check in with Ryley. Okay, we've got two projects going on downstairs. One of them will be rough plumbing. We'll get to that in a minute. Right now, let's talk with Ryley about the complicated challenge of tying in this old shabby back L with our new construction.
It's all of that, Bob.
Yeah, it's all of that, yeah. What happens here in plan is that our kitchen in the new section actually comes into this space. The rest of it is all open family room. But right along this wall and here, we'll actually have, I believe, a counter, right?
That's it, yeah.
So we've got to remove this wall.
It's all in our way right now.
Part of this section.
Yeah.
And the roof. How do you get started?
Well, we're going to start by cutting the roof off. We'll take a saw and cut it right down this rafter right here.
Okay.
And once we get that, we'll start taking it in sections.
Yes.
And
of course, this structure is, you know, iffy enough that it shouldn't be hard to do.
No, I suspect it'll come down real quick. Let's take a look from this side.
So that'll be the first section to cut out, right?
Yeah, I've got a guy up there right now ready to take it off.
Super.
Dan, go ahead. Why don't you get started? Woo.
it. That's the last one.
That's it. Okay.
All right. You've done a job on it, my friend.
Yeah, that came down pretty quick.
All right, so the next thing is to continue that floor system over to here.
Right, we'll have a header going across there to carry everything.
Yeah.
And that'll be the first thing for us to do, actually.
Okay. I'm going to let you get started. I'm going to check in with Tom Hyam, our plumber, and see how he's doing, and then we'll be coming back to see the progress here.
Great.
Thanks,
okay.
Ryley.
How we doing, bros?
Tom Hyam, our plumber, is actually an Englishman who came over about 10 years ago?
10 years ago, yeah.
How are you, Tom?
Fine.
Let's, before we start talking about rough plumbing, get an idea of the layout in this bathroom. What happens over here?
Okay, well, over here we've got the bathtub.
Okay.
It's going to be a cast iron bathtub.
Good.
Be 5 foot. We're going to have a shower here.
Right, okay, the piping will be in here.
All the piping will be in the wall, yeah.
And then up against
And
our
then-
wet wall back here?
Then up here we've got the loo.
We call it the toilet, but the loo or the
loo
toilet
over
goes
there,
over
yeah.
there, and then
Then over here,
you'll have the
We'll have the
lavatory.
lab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good layout because in a situation where you walk into the bathroom right through here, it's nicer to have the lavatory and then the toilet,
Yeah.
as opposed to vice versa. Plus the toilet has the benefit of a window view. Let's talk a little bit about just what the rough plumbing is.
okay. The rough plumbing is the pipe work that is put into the wall.
Yeah.
And it has 2 basic functions.
Yeah.
One is to discharge
Yeah.
and take away the dirty water.
Yeah.
And the other one is to bring in clean water.
And right now you're only dealing with the pipes that handle the discharge.
Correct, yeah. At the moment I'm dealing with PVC pipe, which
Yeah.
is the lab that I'm working on at the moment.
Yeah,
On
and these pipes will actually, the lavatory waste will go into it, but they also get rid of the sewer gases, right?
They do, yeah. We have another pipe going up through this hole here, which is called a vent.
And the vent eventually
The
ties
vent-
to
the
the
vent-
stack
I'll tie in a stack up above,
and goes through the roof.
through the roof.
Yeah. Well, let me not delay you here. Well, I guess the next question, though, is why do we call it a wet wall?
Because all your pipe work goes in there.
That's it's as simple as that. And we make them out of 2x6s just to accommodate the sizes of some of the pipes. You know, if you had a 2x4 wall instead of a 2x6 wall, you simply wouldn't be able to fit in some of these 3-inch pipes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah. But let me not slow you down. You're ready to put together a 2-inch
This is
section of pipe here.
Yeah, this is going to be the 2-inch vent.
Okay.
This is your TY.
Yeah.
What we have to do first is clean it.
You have to use a cleaning agent.
Yeah, we have to use this cleaning agent to get off any oil or anything that's been put on the pipe at the factory.
Before you can put the adhesive on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Then we slop the glue on here.
Yeah. On both sides.
On both sides, yeah.
Yeah.
Both fittings. And what happens here now is this is going to be fused together.
Yep, a chemical reaction on the polyvinyl chloride.
Wipe that off. Our next thing is, this is the waste, what they call the waste arm,
The waste
which
arm.
takes the...
Which is just a short piece of the pipe that
right.
you cut off.
This is going to take the water away from your lamp.
Right.
Same thing again. Put the glue on. Around that. And glue it in. Just twist it. That's the nice thing about this. Twist it on, wipe the joint. Now then, we're ready to put the vent in now. What we do, through the hole. Now then, that's your vent done and your waste arm.
And then this other section that you've pre-cut.
This section here is for the discharge from your lavatory, which will take it into the sewer line itself.
Okay, so that piece goes through into the basement where eventually it'll hook up into the main line that
Into
goes
the
out
main
to the
sewer
septic
line.
tank.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Put that there for a minute. Then what we do again, same thing, we put it in, twist it round, and there she is. Wipe any excess off.
And that basically fuses just in seconds.
Right, Bob.
Good. We'll be back to work on the L after these messages. Riley, what are you up to now?
Well, we've got a little something special here, Bob. This is a girt we're going to put up to carry the second floor.
We're talking steel here, though, aren't we?
Yeah, this is a steel plate, or it's actually called a fletch plate.
A flex plate.
A fletch.
A fletch plate.
Fletch plate. F-L-E-T-C-H.
You're sure about this?
I would stake my reputation as
You
a
looked it up in the
first-class
book?
carpenter. I looked it up in the book, and this is a fletch plate.
It's half-inch steel.
Yep.
And you're sandwiching it with a couple of pieces of 2x10.
Correct.
And basically, you're creating a very stiff and strong beam that's going to carry a roof load?
This is going to be carrying, you're right, the part of the second floor, which is the joist coming across this way here, will be going into this girt, which goes across this way.
Yeah.
We'll also have the roof coming down on top of it. Not the entire roof load, because we can spread it out some.
And it's, what, about 10 or 12 feet?
This is, 11 foot, 11 foot span.
Okay, it's not overkill?
No, I don't think so. Probably, 3 2x10s might very well do it, but this is, we're on the safe, doing a safe thing here.
So it's not a waste of money? How much money did this cost?
This was $96 and change.
Primo, yeah, why not? Okay, so you're just in the process of bolting it together here, right?
Okay, ready? Yeah. Okay. The other end. You want to go to you? Say when. Good. Okay, let's get here. Nail it. Okay, with the hangers in place up here on our header, we're getting all our second floor joists secured.
Okay, the first rafter is ready to go up. Tip her down.
Okay, got it?
Got it?
Yep.
And we always nail the bottom down first to make sure it doesn't fly away on its own.
All right. Okay, I got it. Looks good up here.
Okay, there goes the last one. And we've got them tacked into place. We have to put 4 16-penny common nails, or spikes as they're called, up at the top there at the ridge, and 4 more here at the bottom, at the crow's foot. And then they'll be secure. All right, come on down. That just about completes the raftering for the main roof, and if you can look behind me, you can see the shed dormer is just about complete. We've put in these legs at the bottom which continue the line of the main roof, so that you see the shed dormer itself as an interruption of that line, and then above you see the ends of the shed roof. Nice job, all in a day's work, huh? We got a break for some messages. When we come back, we'll talk briefly about the budget, how much all of this is costing, so stay with us. Okay, so that's $22.50.
That's right, $22.50 for the lumber, and that includes this last drop we just got with these rafters and, and the rest of the sheeting.
That's all the framing lumber.
Right.
Right, okay. So that and $37.50, which is our total on labor.
On the frame labor so far, right.
So that's $6,000, and $6,000 on top of the $13,700. We got $19,715 into it.
That buys you what you see right now.
Not bad. It's a pretty good-looking house for $19,000. Thanks, Ryley.
Okay.
That's about a wrap for today. I hope you'll come home again next week when we'll be showing you lots of interesting stuff. We'll be doing trim work on the front of the house, getting our fascia and our soffit boards in place, and all the necessary carpentry that allows us to start shingling this roof. We'll be doing that too, and we'll give you an idea of the best way to put a ridge vent up along the top. And I'm also going to install a steel bulkhead entry door. That's the kind of job you can do yourself at home if you've got an old rotten wooden one that you've got to replace. All that and more. Don't miss it. Till then, I'm Bob Vila.